Well, yeah, let's hear what Cam had to say. Cam to the interview, and if you don't know who Cam Newton is, because I don't really follow football, um, but I knew who Cam Newton was because I'm a woman and Cam looking pretty good. So I knew who Cam Newton was, and I don't follow football. I think he played for the Panthers. I know he's 32 years old, a lot younger than me, and I um I like Cam Newton. What I see of him. Now, what he said is another thing. Now, some women may not like what he said, but I think a person has the right to say what kind of man or woman they want. And in this case, Cam Newton is saying what kind of woman he wants when he's thinking about wifing up a chick. Okay. And I want y'all to listen to it. And I just want you to know, do you think what Cam Newton said was all that horrible? I don't know. I'll let you determine.
Okay.
You know, and it's a lot of women who are bad bitches. And I say bitches in a way, not to degrade a woman.
Wait, let's start from the
to
very
to go off
beginning.
the
I don't know why I
aesthetic
did
of
this.
what they deem is I knew what a woman was, not a bad bitch.
Okay. What's the difference?
A woman.
Okay.
A bad bitch is a person who's just, you know, girl, I'm a bad bitch. You know, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I look the part, but I don't act the part.
Okay.
You know, and it's a lot of women who are bad bitches. And I say bitches in a way, not to degrade a woman, but just to go off the aesthetic of what they deem is a boss chick. Now, a woman for me is handling your own, but knowing how to cater to a man's needs, right? And I think a lot of times when you get that aesthetic of like, I'm a boss bitch, like I'm a this, I'm a that, no, baby, like, but you can't cook.
Okay.
You know,
Now, and but really and truly, what Cam said is what many men say in the barbershop. What many men tell their sons, what many women tell their daughters. Girl, I know I was told this. I know I'm much older, but I know I was told, girl, you need to learn how to cook. And don't no man want no woman that can't cook. So when Cam said that, I don't think that's what got Cam in the trouble that the hell that Cam is catching right now. I think what got Cam in this trouble was this end part
you
of
don't
what
know when to
Cam
be
said.
quiet.
That right there, that right here. Let's roll it back. Here you go. Okay, this is what women don't want to hear.
Baby, like, but you can't cook.
Okay.
You don't know when to be quiet.
Y'all heard that? Okay, now listen. I don't, I'm a new YouTuber and I don't, you in a funny, sticky situation because I don't want to make anybody upset. But I gotta be real, right? And what is real is that's the way many men feel. Like, I don't believe Cam Newton was saying, like, don't talk or shut the hell up. Don't ever talk to me. I just want you to be a mute and be half naked cooking me a good roasted chicken. And some collard greens. I don't think that's what Cam meant when Cam was saying what he said. I just think Cam probably, I don't know. I haven't followed Cam Newton enough. I just been looking at him, just looking at him, and I haven't really followed like his personality or what he usually would say, or does he talk down to women on a regular basis. But by what I'm hearing here is what I've heard most of the men in my family say amongst family members, and what I've heard men say amongst their friends. Where Cam went a little off the a little off the rail was when Cam said it out loud and for the world to hear. See, there's certain things you can say in your house. That's just the way it is. When you become a public figure, it's certain things, unless you're just going to be a shock jock or a shock athlete and you just don't give a damn. If you just going to say, listen, I don't give a damn. I don't want no bad bitch. Okay. And I want her to dress a certain way, and I want her to do this and do that and blah, 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 blah. You can't say that out in front of everybody when you're a public figure. It's a shame because now everybody's very sensitive. And that, what he said, would have made people even back in the 70s, but probably matter in the 70s because we had, well, a lot of white women was into that women live thing, which I just personally never got into. And I just think that black women, we black first. We are women, of course, but and you know, ain't nothing like being a woman. I love it. I relish in it. But I'm black. That's the problem for some people. Not for me. I love my melanin, but for some people, it's a problem, and I think it's a bigger problem than me being a woman. So and when I even say it, I'm a black woman. So Cam Newton, I think he's catching a lot of slack about what he said. I want to hear it one more time, because maybe I'm just thinking, maybe I'm just not, maybe I'm not thinking, maybe I'm just, so I'm gonna try to put it in my head that I'm like, I'm not a black woman. Well, I can't imagine not being a black woman, but I'm gonna try to put myself in the shoes of a more modern, liberated woman when I listen to it. And let's see what happens this time, because I don't know, when I hear it, it just don't sound that bad to me. Now, you know, I could be wrong.
I knew what a woman was, not a bad bitch.
Okay, what's the difference?
A woman.
Okay.
A bad bitch is a person who's just, you know, girl, I'm a bad bitch. You know, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I look the part, but I don't act the part.
Okay.
You know, and it's a lot of women who are bad bitches, and I say bitches in a way not to degrade a woman, but just to go off the aesthetic of what they deem is a boss chick. Now, a woman for me is handling your own, but knowing how to cater to a man's needs. Right?
Okay, now, Keeda. For some women, Keeda is a trigger word. For real. When they hear Keeda, they think, oh no, this N word gonna come in here thinking I got to have his food cooked. I got to do this. I got to do that. I know when I first got married, many years ago. I'm divorced now, but when I first got married, I went to my friend's house, and my then husband came home and I wasn't there. And so when I came back in the house, he was having a fit. Like he lost his SHIT. He lost it. He went crazy. And I was like, what's wrong? And his food was cooked. The house was clean. I know some women thinking, but I didn't work then. So, I mean, you know, I wonder about women who, you know, don't work and they still feel like, I guess because it's a more modern thing, but it just seems like it's like whoever's home should cook. This is not even, has nothing to do with gender here. What I'm talking about with my situation, not Cam right now. I'm talking about, you know, he lost it, okay? And I said, what's wrong? He said, I never want to come home from work and find nobody home. Like we had a house full of kids. We only have one child. He was little then. And yeah, he's like, I never want that to happen again. And I was like, this dude is bugging. But I always cooked his food and I always kept the house clean because I was home. And that was the thing. And I was raised that way, but I was raised by a mother who, she was a at-home mother, and what they called a housewife. I don't even know if that's politically correct anymore, you know? But anyway, so I think when Cam said that too could have triggered something.
Right. And I think a lot of times when you get that aesthetic of like, I'm a boss bitch, like I'm a dad, no, baby, like, but you can't cook.
Okay.
And young women, I love y'all. I have so many women that gravitate to me, younger women, and I love that. But I must say, the names y'all call yourself, like when me and my girlfriends were growing up, like if my friend, like I know when it came into fashion for friends to girlfriends to call each other, yeah, bitch, girl, yeah, that's my bitch. We never, me and my crew, we didn't do that. Bitch, them's is fighting words in my world. So yeah. So a lot of young women are calling themselves boss bitches. And the whole point, I guess women have taken the word bitch and flipped it, like some Black people said they flipped the N word. So I guess that's what they're doing. I'm really not too privy to that because I don't play that. Me and my girls, my crew, we don't play that. We call each other queens and sis and mama. My best friend, we call mama. Hey, mamas. But not, I couldn't imagine calling her and she said, yo, what's up, bitch? I'd be like, what the, who the? Yeah.
Okay.
You don't know when to be quiet. I knew what.
Now, and ladies, tell me, tell the truth now. You know it is some women, some bitches, some bitches who just don't know when to shut the hell up. You know some friends like that. It's some, y'all getting mad at Cam for saying this, but it is some women that you want, that we as women wish, I wish this bitch shut the hell up. Shut up. So can you imagine, like, even your man, don't you wish sometime, man, the reason I divorced my husband, because every little thing he did started getting on my nerve. He didn't talk. He's not much of a talker, though. But can you imagine? You know, we all know people like that. I just think it's because he is a man and he's talking about a woman. He's talking about the woman he desires, the kind of woman he wants. And who are we to bash somebody when they're telling about their desires? You know what? And it's kind of, this is very tricky because women, we talk about our desires all the time, and women are forever talking about, I don't want no man ain't got no job. I don't want no man ain't got no car. I'm tired of picking up so and so all the time. They need to get a car. Let me tell you. I know friends that got all these the checklist. He gotta have a car. Check. He gotta have a house or apartment. Check. God forbid he live with his mama. Check. Even if he's taking care of his mama. Check. He got all these. Oh, he better have a big one. Check. Or me, I don't know. Them women who want big. I don't know how big their vajays are, but average is good for me. I know that's too much information, but yeah, we have our checklist, And sometimes women, well, let me see. I don't know yeah, rappers do it all the time. Female rappers, all but they are rappers. I guess we're at a sensitive time, it seems. It seems you can't hardly say anything anymore. It's very difficult because soon as I heard this come out of his mouth, I said, "Ooh, women gonna come after Cam with a vengeance, no matter how good he look." And yes, they coming after him for what I know they didn't, you don't like the way it sounds. And it sounds like he's saying, "Shut up." Feel that way. It's just Cam had the nerve to say it out loud. And I like him for that. I mean, he's not saying she gotta be this, light women, or I only want women with blue eyes, or I only want a size 6 woman. And if he said it, this is the kick, the real kicker. If Cam Newton had said that's what he wants in a woman, he's got every right to say it. What's wrong with us? That we've gotten to this place where people can't even talk about the kind of partner they would want in their life. What kind of wife he wants is so personal, and he has the right to state it. If he don't, he just wants a woman to shut up when he need her to. I know Cam Newton doesn't, he don't want a mute. He didn't say, you know what I want? I want a mute with a big booty and cooking me some chicken or some steak or some lobster. Just cook me something, bitch. He didn't say nothing crazy like that. Get a man a break. Come on, y'all. Come on. It's and this is happening during his what they call this? He's a free agent now. And that now y'all gonna make Cam Newton go on an apology tour about the kind of he wants, trying to mess with his money. What they pick and choose with these athletes. And when it's come time for them to, when it's time for them to go to another team or they're a free agent or whatever, it's hell on them. Yeah, they say the wrong thing and it can bring their money down, mess with their bag. Money, 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 money. We don't like, nobody like that, especially for expressing how and what he wants in a woman. That's all he did. He just expressed the kind of woman. He didn't even, I think he was, I don't know. I think he said something out loud that he just probably, I can't even say shouldn't have, because people have to be themselves and say what they want to say. I can't say he's a man. And I think, I'm not sure. I could be wrong, but I think we are starting to just rip men apart and they can't say what they feel anymore. No one can, it seems, not even just men. It's anybody that says something that more than a few people disagree with. And now he must be canceled, or something got to be, he got to say sorry. He got to clarify that. He got to clarify what he meant. When I saw some woman on YouTube talking about he need to clarify that. It can't be no clearer. He wants a woman who ain't talking about being a bad bitch all the time, a boss bad bitch. And he wants a woman who can cook. And probably a whole host of things. This whole this interview was an interview this was just a piece of it. He was talking about how long his parents had been married and how, his mama wasn't no bad bitch. And so that ain't what he's looking for. His mother probably cooked for his father. That's what he's looking for. Cam is probably going to be the breadwinner. His wife is probably, if she does have a job, it's because she wants to. And even if he has enough money, I heard some people say, well, he could get a cook to cook what he wants. Ain't nothing like having, even for a woman, having your man cook you something when you come home from work, or you get up on a Sunday and he's already cooked. Men, the same thing for men. So sometimes we as women, we got to put ourselves in their shoes. Don't be so hard on them. You know? Don't be so hard on them. Put yourself in their shoes and think to yourself, what do you want? Okay? He just gave an opinion of what not even an opinion, he told what he wanted in a woman. And people just took it and ran with it. So that's just my opinion on this. I could be wrong. I don't know. But I'm just telling you that I think what Cam said is just fine. You know, he could have said a whole lot worse. And I've heard a whole lot worse. So look, go out there and give some love. Show some love. You know, love is free. Don't be afraid to give it out. See ya. I'm out. And it's been fun.